The Belt and Road Initiative, launched by Chinese President Xi Jinping in 2013, has completed 10 years now. BRI aims to, revitalize ancient Chinese trade routes through connecting China to Europe, Asia, Africa and beyond through a network of infrastructure projects including rails, roadways, ports and pipelines. The BRI has garnered immense attention for its scale, scope and potential. The implications of BRI have also been widely debated. Now, such is the attention around it that India, Saudi Arabia, UAE and other European countries and United States proposed a new project, the India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor IMEC, to compete with it and to promote inter-regional connectivity to foster greater economic growth and partnership on the sidelines of the recently concluded G20 summit. How's the progress with IMEC and is there likely to be a challenger to BRI? Kartik, is there even a possibility of an IMEC taking off in the next year or so, given the uncertainty in Middle East?
Look, I think, Shweta, given the scale of IMEC, I mean, compare it to China's BRI, of course, it is a much smaller because these are direct lines going, not very convoluted routes across the world. But still, given the magnitude, the size of the project, it wasn't to be completed anytime soon in any case, right? I think most of the sea routes in any case are navigated by sea, so there isn't much construction required there. But when it comes to the rails and the roads and the ports which are connecting those sea routes to mainland, within India, within the Middle East and traversing through the Middle East and within Europe, the Europe part is over. But I think the rail link, the road link going through the Middle East is what is going to get directly impacted with the ongoing war right now. But 10 years of BRI, I think just throwing some numbers out there, it connects 147 countries.
I mean, look at that map.
Right. Look at that map. Look at the number of cities, the number of continents, the number of countries that get connected. The white line that you see on top, that is the road and the rail link.
Okay.
So that is the Belt Initiative. And what you look at now is rather the road initiative, and the yellow lines that you look at, that is the sea
Those are the
route.
ports.
So it's actually look at China, going all the way from China to Afghanistan to Russia to Turkey to to the Middle East, thereby into back from Istanbul into Russia and then going into Europe. So that entire road network is about $2 trillion worth of construction which has already gone in. And for the lifetime of the project, the total cost that is going to get undertaken on this project is going to be about $8 trillion. Now compare that with IMEC. IMEC is going to be just a little bit from the $600 million corpus, sorry, $600 billion corpus. I'm talking about $8 trillion versus $600 billion of the G7 nations infrastructure corpus. So it's just going to be one part of that.
One tiny
and the
part
number
of
of countries being connected in this case are going to be less than half of what the BRI really connects. So 10 years of BRI versus 0 pretty much years of IMEC, a very, very long road ahead literally and a very long sea route ahead. But the fact of the matter being that they have a 10-year head start. Geographically, it covers a much larger chunk of the world. About 2/3 of the world population gets covered by the BRI. So if we really want to sit here in the studio and believe that, we are going to make IMEC as a real world competitor to the BRI project,
but it's a start,
I think it's a fairy tale. It's a start, but it's a fairy tale. Usually fairy tales do have a good ending. Let's hope our fairy tale also has a good ending.
Our fairy tale is just started.
Yeah, but they have a 10-year head start over
Absolutely.
us, a much larger expanse. Now, once IMEC goes through, of course, the trade between India, Middle East and Europe will get cut short because you're not taking those long convoluted BRI routes. But beyond that, I think if China wants to continue trading with Europe, it'll keep using its already constructed road and rail network as opposed
to rail, gas pipeline.
Exactly, as opposed to shipment coming into Gujarat and then taking the IMEC route.
But I mean, it's a start that has been thrown off the track due to the ongoing challenges in West Asia, where a war-like situation continues to escalate. IMEC may not see the light of the day just as yet, but BRI, the Belt and Road Initiative, that has come under massive spotlight for various reasons, debated for its geopolitical impact as well as the debt that it has thrown a lot of countries in, continues to be in the limelight. 10 years of BRI versus just the start of IMEC. We track those updates right here on News 9.